Hi everyone, in this video I will tell you why Avatar 2 can fail, what affects it and why it is released after 13 years. Let's get started. After the box office success of the first Avatar, Cameron conceived 4 more sequels. Sequels were announced in 2010 with the first film scheduled for release in 2014. But since part of the filming was to take place underwater, production was delayed in order to develop the necessary technology for large-scale underwater filming. This time the authors Cameron himself and Josh Friedman were finalizing the script. After the box office success of the first Avatar, Cameron conceived 4 more sequels. Sequels were announced in 2010 with the first film scheduled for release in 2014. But since part of the filming was to take place underwater, production was delayed in order to develop the necessary technology for large-scale underwater filming. At this time, the authors Cameron himself and Josh Friedman were finalizing the script. Filming began in Manhattan Beach in August 2017, with the main set filming in New Zealand from September 2017 in parallel with Avatar 3. Filming ended at the end of September 2020 after almost 3 years. The process was stopped due to the pandemic. The visual effects were handled by New Zealand company WetFX, co-founded by Peter Jackson, director of The Lord of the Rings. Most of the filming took place in a tank with 3.5 million liters of water, which was built specifically for the Avatar sequels. The actors, including teenagers and a 7-year-old, were trained for 6 months to be able to hold their breath underwater for up to 4 minutes. Now let's talk about what could be wrong with the movie. The teaser trailer for Avatar gained almost 150 million views in the first day on YouTube and other social networks. In the comments, users are mostly happy about the long-awaited return of the franchise. 4 sequels are planned in total, the remaining 3 will be released in 2024, 2026 and 2028. But there are also comments that the graphic, although they look more realistic, rather resemble the image for video games. Additionally, The Guardian notes the moviegoers' preferences have changed since 2009. The main change, they have lost the habit of watching movies in 3D. Even before the pandemic, Variety was citing data from the Motion Picture Association of America that 3D box office receipts in the US and Canada were falling. In addition to the format, the second part may have problems with the script. The first film was scolded for this. But from the trailer, where there are no dialogues, it's difficult to draw a conclusion about the dramaturgy of the whole picture. Since 2009, due to the new ethics, the perception of the story has changed, in which Jake Sully is persuaded as a white savior. Nevertheless, Avatar: The Way of Water remains of most anticipated release of the year, judging by the millions of reactions to the trailer. Thank you for watching. Sorry for my English, this is a new experience for me. I hope you were interested.